Hello everybody, it's Ian Critic, and I am back with another game on Steam Deck. And for today we're taking a look at my time at Sandrock. So this has become my latest addiction on the Steam Deck. For quite some time actually I've been suffering from a gaming burnout. You might have noticed from my channel that I'm not really posting much for the last couple of months, and the reason is simple. I've just been unable to enjoy anything really that I've been playing recently. I've been just jumping from one game to another, not really settling on anything, and then I decided to give my time at Sandrock a chance. So I never played the game before that, which was my time at Portia. I decided to quickly just jump into Sandrock, which was, like, it's a newer game. It features also quite a unique desert environment, which I found to be very interesting. So when I came to this game, I was expecting a dating sim slash farming sim, but to my surprise, this was really more of a role-playing game. So it features a surprisingly interesting story with a surprisingly deep lore. So this is a post-apocalypse game where you play as a builder who just moved into this desert town and trying to help rebuild it, basically. So you have your own workshop. You keep uncovering and discovering new crafting recipes. You help the locals. You build up the town. You take on side quests. You take on main quests. You go diving deep into ruins. You go fight monsters. You can raise animals. You can do all sorts of stuff in this game, and it's actually really addicting. The mechanics in this game are not only just deep and interesting, but also very well structured, which is something that I think many games suffer from. As a start of the game, you have very limited options to what you can craft, but then, as you progress the game, more and more options become available. The game offers you commissions. It just works really, really well in this game. So far, I'm about, I would say, 12 to 14 hours into this game. So I'm not really deep into it yet, but so far I've been highly enjoying it. It looks incredible on the Steam Deck. So this is a Steam Deck verified, and by default, when you launch the game, it runs on low settings. Which I found to be a bit jarring. So I changed the settings to medium, and then I went into the options and also changed the ambient occlusion from low to high. So it's currently running on medium settings, and medium basically preset plus ambient occlusion on high. I locked the frame rate to 60. I noticed that for the most part it can hold on somewhere close to that target, mostly in the 50s. Sometimes it does drop, especially I notice at night when there are some lights going on, like some neon lights in the city when you're walking into Sandrock. And yeah, the game features like dynamic shadows. So I guess probably some of these stuff can be a bit taxing, but otherwise the game actually looks quite good, performed quite well. In some of my footage, you'll notice like during specific combat sections, the frame rate does drop quite a lot, which was a bit surprising. After it, I actually restarted my Steam Deck. I didn't really notice much difference, but then the performance seemed to have stabilized more. And I'm mostly getting like in the 50s, even during like busy sections. Indoors are completely 60s locked. And yeah, overall, I'm very happy with this game. I would highly recommend it. If you're looking into something new, something colorful, vibrant, on the surface maybe lighthearted, but it really features a deep story with some really interesting and quite frankly dark lore. But yeah, this is my time at Sandrock. I'm quite enjoying it, and the game is currently on discount. So if you're looking to get into this franchise, maybe now's the right time. Alright guys, so that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will leave you with some more footage of the game.